Let's see who's up. Y'all let me know. Can y'all hear Wilfred talking? Because this dude never stops talking. As I put my mic on, so maybe it won't pick him up. Time is 2:37 a.m. in the morning. I know there got to be some people up. It's been relaxing. Y'all sleeping tonight, huh? Recreation. What's up, Six? Y'all hear him? God damn. This dude never stops talking, dogs. He be talking to like 5 people. Yeah, I'm just chilling today. Went to a nice beach club yesterday. I'll put that video up in the afternoon. Just chilling, man. Last day, just figure I could do a little live, catch up with y'all a little bit. It's 2:39 in the afternoon here. Gonna head back to Pattaya tomorrow morning. But it was nice, man. They need to come, maybe spend a little more time. There's a lot that there are some things to do here, quite a few things, and I made a list. Did a few of them yesterday, but just a few. Hitting Thailand in February next year. Congratulations, man. Hopefully you will enjoy it. The food is the same Thai food. It ain't much different. Same options. A lot of seafood here because I guess it's like a island. It's like a beach town, not a but a beach town. So there's a lot of seafood here. The ladies actually cooked us a seafood dinner. I gotta put that video up. It ain't really much to edit. It's not like they explain what they did. They just barbecued. They put everything on the grill, so that was simple. Yeah, yeah. I definitely had some fun, but I've been chilling, trying to catch up on some rest, honestly. And mosquitoes out here is on fleek. But I think I got enough for a few videos out here. I would definitely come back. It was nice. It was really nice. It was very relaxing. I would say come with a girl if you come out this way, but yeah, it's real nice. Look at that. Super cool. This is like up high. Yeah, it's definitely a nice getaway. It's all villas. Everybody got a pool or a jacuzzi or something like that. Yeah, it does actually look a little bit reminiscent of Bali, a little something, something. Look at this dude. You see him get out the pool. Break that ladder. What you want to do? I like better, Colombia or Thailand? I mean, for different reasons, you like different places. But if I had to take an overall pick, I would have to go to Thailand. Colombia is great in its ways, but Colombia's has its issues, as far as the people, the government. You know what I mean? I mean, we all know Colombia is known for two things, mostly drugs and beautiful women. And you will get the beautiful women, and you might get some drugs. You might get drugged, and you could get drugged, but you know it's all of that. Plenty of fresh fruit. Yeah, they got plenty of fresh fruit in Thailand. Plenty. Damn, I got put on my bug spray. I feel like I'm still getting bit out here. What's the deal, yo? Thailand winners, nothing beats Thailand. London realists, it's a blessing and a curse. Here, Thailand. I mean, Colombia. I don't know about if Colombia is a blessing. Getting drugged is scary. Yes, it's one thing to get drugged and they rob your stuff, but people are getting drugged and not waking up. Now that's next level, you know. It's one thing to get drugged and you get your things taken, but also, yeah, people are waking up. They don't know what happened to them, and then some people are not waking up. Now that's terrible. That's terrible. It still ain't worth it. I mean, it's no guarantee that it's going to happen to you, but at this point in time, that is one of the dangers. You know, like it's like one of the most. I think more people have gotten drugged and robbed, and then just gotten robbed by gunpoint or something like that, or pickpocketed. It just seems like, you know. Yeah, man, the mosquitoes out here is killing me, man. I can't do it. And I put on my mosquito spray, and I've been out here for like 5 minutes, and I'm already like, I feel the bites. Might have to take this live inside. And it's humid. The sun is coming in and out, in and out. As long as you don't fall asleep around Diddy. The bus gotta eat. Is that what they're doing? Are they eating? Look at this nigga. Look at this ninja. Where's my Where's my little shorty at? She's supposed to be coming back. Hopefully my phone won't drop. I'm gonna have the little video of me in that hot tub with Shorty on the Patreon. That's gonna be on the Patreon, fellas. I got a little drone shot over here too. You kind of got to rent a car unless you stay further down in the city, but so we rented a car, and the car's here is on the other side. The steering wheel's on the other side. It's on the right side of the vehicle, which takes some adjusting, you know. Well, look at it, isn't it a beautiful view? Don't forget to like, double tap the screen, do whatever you gotta do, but get that like in there. I know y'all kind of sleeping right now, but I just figured I'd go live. We're gonna go out tonight, go to the walking street here, or whatever. I think it's Soy 80 or Soy 94. Go some clubs and stuff like that. Look at that, it's beautiful. Look at all that green. All right. Y'all take your asses to sleep now. My company, She went to get some clothes. I slept in this room yesterday. This room and that room got access to this deck. This is a bathroom. This is a bathroom. This is one the other room. It's the other room. Packing up my stuff. Get out of here in the morning. I didn't even use the jacuzzi. I have to try this tonight. Yeah, it's a chill spot. Probably cuts guy's hair. Damn, I left this open? Or did Shorty leave this open? More mosquitoes. I'm probably gonna just watch a movie, chill out today, then we go out later. Get up in the morning, head home, or head back to Pattaya. That is home when I'm in Thailand. People say I need to go to Bangkok, but I don't like Bangkok. Too busy, too much traffic, too much hustling. Yeah, it's downstairs, kitchen. I'm uploading the video now. Wi-Fi was killing yesterday, but now today is a little bit slow. Well, 19 minutes, that ain't bad. That's the next video. Sure, you gotta come back and clean them dishes. Tell her, high chair. Who got a baby? Who making babies? Yeah, if you know where we at, just know where we at. Thank you for respecting that. I didn't necessarily say where we was at. Thank you for playing along. But yeah, that's about it. I figure I'd take it inside because it is mosquitoes outside. Too many, one too many. One too many mosquitoes. Damn. I love at nighttime because I can wear my pants at night. And I ain't gotta worry about the mosquitoes, man. It's because I'm like allergic to them. It caused me a lot of problems, a lot of itching and scratching and irritation. I got that sweet blood. The mosquitoes love me. They don't give me a break. Yeah, it's a nice spot. It's definitely a nice spot. There was some other good spots too, but one of the other spots I wanted to stay in, the electric wasn't included in water. So you gotta be careful and read the fine print when you book in certain places because certain places, the electrical and the water are not included. So at the end of your stay, you get another bill. You get another bill, and usually you ain't gonna like that extra bill. Like, what? You gonna be like, I ain't used that much electricity, I ain't used that much. That's some bullshit. I'm trying to find a place close enough so I can read the comments and I can relax, but that ain't working. Change your diet to, what? I can't see all the comments because I'm trying to lay back in the cut. Yeah. Maybe I can see the comments from here. See, they got the shrine back there with the Buddha, where they make their prayers. But anyway, I just wanted to go live because I didn't have nothing to do. I'm chilling, waiting for Shorty to come back. I just been, doing the basic things you need in life. Breathing, drinking, eating, and you know what else. I will never rent a place where they give me electricity bill. Sometimes you don't have a choice, Douglas, especially in villas. A lot of times in villas, because you could go buck wild, with the AC. And there's like 6 air conditioners in here. There are 4 bathrooms in here, 2 kitchens, so. And imagine if this house had 6 to 8 people staying here. They could go buck wild. I got a pool, a jacuzzi, 2 jacuzzis. Sometimes, it makes sense. It's understandable because they could lose big time. But I get your point. Even in some of the condos, like the condo I'm staying in while they was fixing my spot, got electric and water bill. You seem tired. Yeah, I've been tired because I've been having a lot of fun, a lot of nights out. You seem tired or stoned or nah. I didn't smoke. I'm just a little bit tired. I'm more relaxed than tired, honestly. I'm just super relaxed out here. So, my sleeping is up and down, up and down. I might sleep a little bit, wake up, then sleep a little bit again. So I'll probably be taking another nap sometime today before we go out. But yeah, man, ain't nothing to it. All right, I just wanted to check and see who's up. I ain't really got nothing to say. Is that your favorite city in Thailand or still? No, this is not my favorite. It was cool to come here and I would come back. But when I have a curiosity about things, I just want to check it out for myself. I want to know if it's something that would interest me or not. So this city's been on my list for a while. And, it was not too hard to get to. I said, let me come and check it out. I want to come back maybe in a better season when it's more like sunny every day. Check out some of the beaches, check out some of the things. There's a list. I've created quite a list since I've been here of things that can be done here. So yeah. The interaction was cool. The interaction with who? What y'all think about the Nas getting the casino and Jay not? Not that the two didn't do it. I'm just saying, I can't sleep for more than 4 hours. Yeah, especially when you travel a lot. Wake up and the best thing to do is to take naps. But you all over YouTube like 50 Cent. I get another 2. Yup, I get it. Get it in where I can fit it in. But back to Pattayas tomorrow morning. It'll be Sunday. Got to figure out, what I'm going to do. I've been interviewing for a little, 30-day fiance. So let's see how that goes. Since I plan on being here to the end of October. So let's see what's up with the 30-day fiance. Tom and Chom and BNT almost got in a fight. Tom was scared. No, Tom wasn't scared. I was there. I was in the middle of it. Tom was just standing there like he usually does. like he's not even phased. And other guys get into their emotions and shit. So, I mean, that's what it looks like to me. You notice somebody who's not doing the hold me, don't hold me back, don't hold me the back, and you know, the person that's standing there seeming relaxed, you know, is usually the more confident one, you know. The one with all the antics, you know, a lot of times they be fronting, you know. But yeah, I was there, so. And I was a part of trying to make sure, you know, a fight didn't go down at my event. Don't fall asleep on a live like TMI be falling asleep on his lives. Yeah, I was laughing because it's funny, man. These dudes just be doing too much. They be talking on the internet, right? And how does talking on the internet lead to an actual fight? I mean, I know it can, but it's like, come on, man. Everybody's talking shit back and forth. That's why I don't do that. I don't do too much of that. You know, I mean, nothing was said that would lead to a fight. Nothing that was really done that would lead to a fight. It's just antics you know, it's just antics. Somebody got to be the one to be like, you know, start making a scene. You know what I'm saying? Nas is well deserving. His moves are way more calculated than Jay-Z's, and Jay-Z is still making street moves. I don't know about that. I know Nas ain't an angel, but if you ask me, my opinion, I would say Nas is a better dude, a more grounded dude, and a more fair and honest dude. That's what I would think. Laughing a lot, it's crazy to see the drama all the way in Thailand. I hope guns don't, man, they can't really get no hands on guns out here. So that's not going to probably ever be an issue. One, two, I mean, ninjas is ninjas. It don't matter where you are. You know what I'm saying? You are who you are before you get there, you know? Ninjas got short tempers with each other, egos are involved, and that's what's going to become of it. Ninjas can't stop talking ish about each other. They're not mature enough to ignore it, you know, and they'll be like, man, you know, like, it could be like, man, you can say what you want. As long as you don't touch me, it ain't gonna be no problem. Won't want to be around that energy. I feel you. But it's not real, you know? It's not real. It's definitely not real. Like, it ain't serious. It's just, it ain't even serious, honestly. It really isn't. They just, I think Tom be playing them and they fall into the trap. You know what I'm saying? They get all emotional and shit while he's standing there calm, relaxed, and laughing at them in some cases. You know what I mean? Like, in no situation has Tom struck anybody. Out of all the little pull-ups and check-ins and all that, has he ever put his hands on anybody? There's no evidence of him ever putting his hands on anybody. You know what I'm saying? He's like the gooch. He's just like a bully, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he don't really do nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? He just be messing with people. Yeah, Tyson was holding BMT back. And you know Tyson is like 4'9" and weigh like 150 pounds. If that. Yeah, he picked up Zoom to Thailand, but Zoom to Thailand ran up on him and tried to sweep his legs or something, you know? So he didn't walk up or run up to Zoom. He didn't strike first, you know? And then he didn't hit him. He just lifted him up, right? So even with that, he didn't strike him, you know what I mean? No, he wasn't picking up BMT. He just had his arms around him, holding him. You know, he didn't want the fight to happen either. You know, he works there at Maju Bar. And honestly, there's nothing to really fight over. I would much rather just play Don King and arrange a fight between both of them in the ring. And put it on pay-per-view, baby. No, Tyson, I don't think Tyson could pick up BMT. BMT is like at least, at minimum, 230, you know what I mean? He gotta be about 220 to 230, maybe more. And if he could pick him up, that's a little strong guy, I would say that. But he didn't pick him up, he just was holding him tightly, he had his arms wrapped around him. No, his leg ain't injured. Yeah, you know that thing. Yeah. Because he's a short guy. Tyson, he's a really, like, he was shorter than even when I saw him on the video, and then I saw him in person. I was like, damn, he's really short, you know? And I was like, what's his name? Kevin Hart in person. If Kevin Hart is that little, like, god damn, he's a little guy. If Kevin Hart is as short as Tyson, they say they're about the same height, then he is a little guy. Yeah, he's really short. He's like 5 feet at best, I think. Yeah. Get them likes up, you know, pass on the video, get the videos picked up in the algo. But yeah, I just wanted to catch up with y'all. Look out for the video later on today, around noontime. Thailand winners. Ooh, he got like 2 girlfriends. Tyson got a girl and a side piece. So yeah. And he was married before, you know. Watch the video. I interviewed him. He been married and everything. Got 2 kids, so yeah. Yeah, 77 in the chat, Douglas, only 27. That's, yeah. Yeah, his jerk chicken is good. It is good. You know, he did something positive, you know. Took his knowledge and his skill set, got a food cart. I mean, he went out there and did something. He didn't do it as big as the guys opening the restaurants and stuff, but he did something, you know? Yeah, I am from New York. And I have had, you know, plenty of jerk chicken. You know, so it is good. He got a good sauce, you know, and it's good enough to yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. There's no doubt about it. And he does it boneless, which is different. He got a nice rice and peas. He got a little cabbage there. You know, he does burgers too, and you know, fried chicken as well, and a few other things. You know, but it's a simple cart. Doesn't have everything, but listen, it's sitting right in front of Maju Bar. So you could be in Maju Bar and get hungry. I see people pulling up and taking it to go. You could just get the chicken, or you could get the chicken and rice, or whatever. So he's doing his thing. Mike Tyson is 5'10". Kevin Hart is 5'5". Kevin Hart is 5'5". Well, Tyson is not 5'5". Tyson, I think Kevin Hart 5'5" is a lie. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. But Tyson is not 5'5". At least I don't think so. I'm 5'9" and he's more than 4 inches shorter than me, for sure. Yeah, he's like 5 feet, I think. Shorty's heading her way back over here. Hold on, let me let her know I'm home. Hold on for a second. The Godfather. What up, bro? It's the Godfather from Philly. Who's that? The Godfather from Philly. We not talking about Mike Tyson. We talking about, yeah, Tyson. Yeah, Tyson is a little guy who has the jerk food cart here in Pattaya. I was surprised when I seen you walking on soy Macau. I thought you were a little taller. Yeah, you never know how tall or short somebody is until you see them in person. There are people that are taller when I meet them, like, oh, I didn't know you was that tall. And then there's people that are shorter too. Face small. What's good? Charlie be outside. What up, Charlie? What you doing up this late? Oh, this early, right? What you doing up this early? Yeah, man. What's that gift you want? I don't know, man. How many people in the room been to Thailand? Thank you for hitting the like button. Yeah, the like button, the likes are up, but y'all can stand a little bit more. Y'all can stand a little more on the likes. 410. I'm in the DR on the East Coast. Are you in the DR, Douglas? What's the DR looking at? What city you in the DR? The Godfather. We met in flip flops. I was with my 6 sons. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, brother. I'm in BKK. Okay, Charlie, you in BKK? Was that Charlie who said he's in BKK? Okay, you back out here, huh? It's 411 in Brooklyn, huh? Okay. Y'all back. Y'all ain't playing. Back in Thailand. There's a lot of people out here or have been out here. Mike M. I'm in Thailand. You get around though. I was seeing you all over Pattaya. Silo? Is that I said that right? Yeah, I definitely be moving around. You chilling in Bangkok for one more day, and then where you going? You going to Pattaya or you going somewhere else? You and Wolf are total opposites. Laughing out loud, fine. Interesting. Yeah, we definitely different. Definitely different. Never been, but if my daddy was there, does that count? I was born after the Vietnam War. No, it doesn't count. And no, it doesn't count. Yeah. Mind band. I'm in Tashkent. What's good, Zoomeister? Where's that? Tashkent? Where's that? How many of y'all remember Dr. Buzzard's Savannah Band? Not feeling Pattaya any longer, but supposed to be joining some friends. Uzbekistan. Okay. Joining some friends there the first week of November. Okay. Thailand winners. Wolf is good. Wolf is good dude. I hope he gets a baddie that will stick around. Yeah, I know. Probably Pattaya, but I'm looking at Phuket. Okay, you ever been to Phuket before, Charlie? Phuket is nice. Real touristy though. You'd be here soon enough, 6. Near Russia. Yeah, okay. What you doing out there? If you don't mind me asking. Working? I ate some cheap food earlier. It didn't sit the best with my stomach. Gotta be careful though. Where you? But I asked Shorty to order me some food before she left, so she probably ordered some local street food. They delivered it quick, but you could just tell. You know how you have rice and chicken and stuff, and the chicken don't look good quality, and the rice got little specks of other food that looked like it was cooked on the grill. I was like, shit. I mean, I'm alright, but you know, my stomach don't feel the best right now. And I don't even think I do have some, that tummy ache medicine. I gotta take some. Too many Chinese and Russians in Phuket. They're definitely a lot. They're definitely a lot of both. No, I never been to Phuket. I'm not sure yet. Okay, yeah, you should. If you go, you will enjoy it. You need to take that barge party. They got that big party barge. I didn't go last time because I was with somebody, and I was like, you know what, I ain't paying money for us to go, so they could just be fronting with all they Instagram pictures. You know how women do. Men go places with women, and they show the woman they're with. Women go places with men, and they act like they're there alone. It's just the way it is. They don't want to mess up their chances of going somewhere else with another dude. That's why they say, "Oh, use women, they use you." Shit, I'ma use them. If they're gonna use me, I'ma use them. At least it be even playing field, right? That's how I feel about it. Ain't no Pepto Bismol out here, man. Ain't no Pepto Bismol out here. I mean, you might be able to find them, but they got other things. You can go right to the pharmacies. At least here, you can go to the pharmacy, tell them what's wrong, and they'll give you something right there on the spot. They ain't gonna say go to the doctor, and the doctor gotta send in the prescription, and they don't do all that shit in these other countries. A pharmacist does what they're supposed to do. This Dante sell Maju. Dante never owned Maju Bar. He was managing Maju Bar. Then he opened up Golden Tiger Bar when him and Maju parted ways. This is my understanding of what happened. But I thought he owned it, but he never clarified that. He was not the owner. He was more like the manager. Ginger ale does not fix everything, but ginger fixes a lot of things. If I had some hot water and some ginger, that would help. I should tell Shorty to bring me some ginger. I got some cloves too in my bag. I think I'm gonna boil some water and put some cloves in there and just have some clove tea. I definitely have educated myself on the herbal remedies. I think Dante is now in, from what I heard, he's in Dubai or somewhere now. He's not even in Thailand, from what I heard, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, as they say. Don't quote me on that. Heartbeat. Do 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 boom 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 boom. So his wife left him? I don't know. I couldn't tell you about all of that. I couldn't tell you about all that. Ginger is good for the stomach, yes. This is the cures everything. New Jerusalem, what it do? How y'all like the little shorty y'all saw me with? What y'all think about her? She's kind of nice. She cleans up. She take care. She know how to take care. It's very important. I never owned or managed the bar. I spoke to the original owners. What a crazy story. He never owned or managed the bar. Well, he was there every day. Shit, he was the one organizing parties and organizing birthday parties for people. And he had the, he had Christmas parties. He had Thanksgiving dinners there. I mean, he was definitely the manager. I mean, he was something. He was something. I know he ain't just sneaking in the middle of the night and just start opening it up every day. He must have had some type of an arrangement with them. I mean, it's clear it didn't work out, but he had to have some type of arrangement with them. You know what I mean? Shit. The bar girl put you onto that and no, it wasn't bar girl, just Thai people. They all use this. They all use this. Stay, wake up. It's just here, so I'm just playing with it, really. I bought some for my boy. He asked me to bring them back. So I bought a 12-pack for him. I guess somehow he got wind of it. He's in Brazil and he asked me, to if I can bring it to him. So I bought some. Finally, last time I kept saying, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. I didn't get it. So I got it this time. So he's good. Nutrovora. Nutrovora? I don't know. I got some things saying I bought something on my card, and I don't know what that is. Stop chasing third world cat. What would that mean, that you chasing third world cat? What does that mean? You have to say things that make sense. Do I look like I'm chasing or anybody's chasing? I'm relaxing, man. I'm relaxing. So I should chase first world cat? I don't chase anyway. No matter where I am. It ain't no chasing over here, dogs. I'm too laid back to chase women. Do I even look like the type? Do I even sound like the type that chase women? Nah, player, that's not me. You definitely ain't been watching the channel. Can't afford to come to the third world. You used to do parties back in the days. Get busy. Man, I ain't really into that no more. Doing parties. I ain't into that. It's a lot of work. I mean, I did that little fight party with Monchu Bar, but it wasn't, it wasn't selling tickets and all that type of thing. It was just an invite for people to come watch the fight. Mine been out here working for that money. Nightlife is crazy. Crazy nice. Will be making my way there next year. I'll hit you up if you're in that part of the world. All right, cool, man. That's crazy, man. Is Dante still in Thailand? I don't know. I heard he was in Dubai. I haven't run into him. I haven't seen him. So I don't know. Maybe it's true. Maybe he's not there. Where to next, you gotta stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Never know who's watching. Watch. You see me when I get there. You see me when I get there. I might be going home next. I didn't have Tyson's fried chicken. I only had his jerk chicken. There are quite a few places that make fried chicken. You got Kickin' Chicken, you got Soul Bistro, you got what's the other one? Culture Lounge. You know what I mean? No more Dante questions. Or what's all the new is the Dante thing? Well, y'all care about Dante so much now? I mean, Dante is cool. I ain't got no problems with him, but I'm not well informed about Dante. You know, I'm not in his group chat or anything anymore. Salute was out Jersey City in the house. I work overnight shift and always looking toward watching you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Who's that? Kanko Lofts. As an African American man, would you consider retiring in Thailand? Well, I am semi-retired in Thailand already. You know, I got my retirement visa already. So I am retired in Thailand. But, you know, I'm not going to spend the whole years here, you know. You didn't like Kickin' Chicken? I had Kickin' Chicken once or twice. It would taste good to me. Tastes good to me. But you know, fried chicken is fried chicken. Fried chicken wings is fried chicken wings. Like, what could you really do to impress someone that good with chicken wings? Everybody makes chicken wings. Where did you get the name Zoe? Are you Haitian? I got the name Zoe because when I was a rapper, when I was in my group Jiggy, my name was Kzo, right? They shortened it to Zoe. And no, I'm not Haitian, although everybody thinks so. And I get it now because international Zoe, you know. So they thinking like I'm an international Zoe Haitian, but I'm not. I am not. But that wasn't my intention when you know, people been calling me Zoe for years. You know, I mean, I was 30 years ago. I was in a rap group over 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So not too long after the rap, people just short Kzo to Zoe. So before I even heard of that terminology, Zoe with Haitians, and trust me, I've been around Haitians for a long time. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, they were already calling me Zoe before the Zoes were created, as far as the Haitian Zoes. As far as I know, you know what I'm saying? I was in a rap group and we came out in 1992. I don't know if they was calling the Haitian Zoes in 1992. Okay, so that's how long people been calling me Zoe. Since 1992, around that time. So that came later, you know, just like everything else. Like the rainbow was out before the gays took it and made it their flag. Well, I'll ask her how much you make from here. Does your channel pay you enough to survive in Thailand every month? And that's a little bit too much of my business. Next question. Can't wait to explore the last place I saw you during the summer. Starting to be vibe the more slower paced countries. Yeah, yeah, are Eastern. Depending on your age and depending on what you like, I could do slow pace, middle to slow pace, toss it up. It's a classic in Philly and will always be. I know for some reason Philly loves a toss it up. I mean, didn't they have like a toss it up weekend or something? I know Virginia and Philly, my group did very well those places. I was just curious about how YouTube pays. I know you was curious, but that's still too much information, and it fluctuates. You know, I didn't bang on you or nothing. I just was like, next question. Yeah, the sun is coming out now. It seems like the sun comes out late, like at 3 o'clock. The sun comes out nice, and you'd be like, oh, it's beautiful. I feel you, bro. Yeah. I'm a great Zoe Mega Millions. Yeah, my boy Tony took me from Zoe to Zoe Mega Millions. No, he took me from Zoe to Zoe Mega. My boy Tony, aka Tony Llama. He started calling me Zoe Mega, Zoe Mega. He started calling me Zoe Mega about maybe 20, before 2020. No, like 20, like in the early 2000, maybe 2000 is the early 2000s. He started calling me Zoe Mega, and I just put the millions on it. Zoe Mega Millions. I only heard of Zoes within the last 3 years, but Haitian Zoes became pro now. Yeah, I know. I still don't think they was doing that Zoe thing in '92, and I believe one of the guys will say he's one of the creators. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they was doing it since '92, and I think that was a Miami thing where the Zoes started, Zoe Pound and all that stuff. So yeah, someone that was even stupid enough to say that I was faking it, or I was like, no, it didn't have nothing to do with being Haitian, even though Haitians call themselves Zoe. It's not that I was trying to pretend like I was Haitian. That Zoe in my name was way before I even knew that the Haitian Zoe thing existed. You know what I mean? I'm not going to change what I've been calling myself and people have been calling me just because someone else used the same name. I'm not going to change it up. You know what I mean? Yeah, Miami. I watched the documentary, right? So, Douglas, I'm not sure when it started, but I'm pretty sure it didn't start in '92. You know what I'm saying? Or in the early '90s. But I could be wrong. But it didn't get around to everybody else until I would say maybe the first time I ever heard that was maybe, you of course you heard it through music first. So maybe Douglas, the '80s. The Zoe Pound started in the '80s in Miami. Yeah, well, I guess I wouldn't know what was going on in Miami's in the '80s. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know what was going on in Miami in the '80s, being a New Yorker and all. And you know, there wasn't no internet then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure it was very small at that point in the '80s. In the '80s, probably wasn't even that many Haitians in Miami in the '80s. Man, it's all sunny and shit now. Now I want to go out. We going out tonight?
I don't know, I guess.
You want to go to walk? You want? Yeah, I guess we go to
I
walk.
sent you a bunch of places.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to drive all around this city.
No, this one street that I sent you.
I know. I already got it on my list.
Yeah, that you can go to that and walk and then just walk and I'll wait at the other side and you can just walk around. Let me go let them see me. They're always looking for me. They're looking for you.
Ain't nobody looking for you.
Why they looking for me?
They definitely ain't looking for you, nigga. You just
Why
want
they looking for
you just
me?
want a little attention. Keep it moving.
Why they looking for me? Hoe ass niggas. Hoe ass niggas.
They definitely wasn't asking about you.
They be looking for me. I know
They saw you struggling to get out that pool.
they. Hey man, that pool is deep. Water's deep. They looking for me.
Yeah. I got some Trini and Bayesian in my blood. Trini and Bayesian. From my mother's side. Bad Boys, the movie. Oh, they had the Zoes in the Bad Boys movie that they shot in Miami. My bad. Research said Zoes originated in the 90s. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking like 80s would have been like surprising. But the 90s sound more, Not that it was impossible, but in the 80s, shit, that'd have been early. Like, damn, they really started that thing a long time ago. I don't even think the Shower Posse was out in the 80s. It's nice to have women around you because they get you. You want something to drink, baby? She came, got up, cut up some fruits, made a fruit salad plate. And you didn't even have to ask for it. Just went in the kitchen, cut up the watermelon, cut up the banana, cut up the orange, cut up the apples, and made a fruit platter. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. I'll be mad at these black women. Be mad at their mothers. Their mothers didn't teach them right. Their mothers ain't teach them right. Oh, you know what I wanted to? I seen a few videos of guys made in regards to 51 likes. Get them up. I seen a video the guys made in regards to this Kenyan woman who got married to a brother. He had a child with her. He married her and brought her back to the States. And sometime after that, now she's with a white guy. And dudes is making these videos, saying 304 in the title and all this stuff. I tried to tell, now she's a 304. Before it was like, oh, foreign women are better and foreign women are this and they know how to treat a man and their servitude or whatever. They're feminine, fit and friendly. Like niggas with this bullshit, man. Now they attacking her. Now they attacking a foreign woman. I told you that whole foreign is better is a bunch of BS. I told you I ain't never subscribed to that. There are good and bad women everywhere. Just because someone haven't grown up in Western culture doesn't make them better. Like I always say, they all biatches to me until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, so now they all attack this Kenyan woman when they was like, oh, brothers are scared of Africa, brothers hate black women. Like, people run their mouth too much, man. That's the problem. Everybody want to act like they know something. You don't know ish. You know what I mean? So, then now the passport bros is attacking her because she left the dude. Maybe he was a cornball. Who knows, man? Their mom's keeping them single. You know what I mean? Who knows, man? You know, foreign is not better. Foreign is foreign. There's different cultures and different levels of different bullshit that you're gonna deal with, but it does not make a woman better at all. A woman could cook and clean and serve you and still be a piece of ish in the other areas. So, you know, shower posse definitely was in the 80s. Okay, shower posse. If you take any animal out of its environment, of course it will attack you. I think that's a bunch of bullshit too. Okay, and then they want to blame. Their whole thing is don't bring them back to America because they gonna be like, if you raised a certain way, you're raised that way, and if you're a grown woman raised in that way, like just because you make it to America, now all of a sudden you changed. You was probably a piece of shit before you went to America. People are all who they are, and the more money and opportunity they have, they just show you. They have more of a chance to show you who they truly are because they don't have to save face. You know, don't blame it on America that she did it because she just got there. It's not like, I don't know how long it was, but I doubt she was there for 10 years and changed, or 5 years and she changed into a Western woman. And girls cheat everywhere. Girls cheat here in Thailand, girls cheat in Colombia, girls cheat Dominican Republic, girls cheat in Ireland, girls cheat in England. Girls ain't shit everywhere, and men are not shit everywhere. There's no, you know, there's no silver lining, man, where everything is perfect because you're here. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of excuses. If you want a woman that's servitude or that's feminine, then get one, no matter where you are. If you want a woman that cooks and cleans, then get one. When you talk to one who doesn't cook and clean, who doesn't respect her man, who doesn't make the man lead, let the man lead, then you walk away. That's it. That's it. Get what you want in this world. If you want to settle for something else, then you settle. You know, and mind you, y'all getting most of this shit from niggas who never even been married. Y'all getting most of y'all advice, right, from these dudes who've never even been married. It's crazy. This is crazy, man. Dudes who never been married is selling y'all on dreams on where you could find love and where you can marry somebody. Dudes who never even been married and don't have no kids. Most of them. Most of these ninjas ain't never been married and don't have any kids. But they telling you where to find a wife, how to find a wife, how to raise a family. Come on, man. Come on, man. They ain't even never had that responsibility. Because that's a responsibility, being a husband and being a father. They ain't never touched that smoke, but they trying to tell you what to do and how to do it. Yeah, okay. I don't know if they got kids and ran away from, but the guys that I know in the travel space that's giving y'all all this type of advice don't have two legs to stand on when it comes to a wife and children and marriage and commitment. They don't have two legs to stand on trying to tell y'all what y'all should do and how y'all should do it and how y'all gonna win or fail in it. Don't make no sense to me. But y'all could keep believing them if y'all want to. Y'all keep listening to them if y'all want to. Y'all keep listening to them telling y'all where the women are the best and telling y'all where the black man is cherished and where the black man should live and all this. Little niggas that they ain't done nothing. Telling y'all where y'all should live and where there's the best women and, you know. Okay. I can't, man. I can't. I sit back. I usually don't say much. I just sit back. But sometimes it just oof. Cause I'm not one that wants the controversy, and I don't want to be arguing with dudes. But man, y'all, blind leading the blind. You ever heard that? The blind leading the blind. You know how many wives were on my therapy couch? Caesar. Finally, I have been saying this for so long. Who's that? Carrot Joe? Carrot Joe, is that say that? Keep it pushing. Yeah, so yeah, y'all keep listening to these dudes telling y'all about women and telling y'all about wives and telling y'all about families, and they ain't got shit to show for it. Y'all keep listening to them. Or they just been married, or they've been married for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on, dogs. What if I live with a woman out of wedlock for over 8 years? I'm in qualified to give advice. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, you could, if you, I mean, you don't technically have to be married, but it is a technical thing if once you do get married. But, yeah, you have some, I'm not talking about you per se, but I know a lot of these guys on YouTube telling everybody what to do and where they should go for women and where they're going to find a good woman, a good wife, and all this stuff. And they don't have no experience to really tell you. They don't have nothing to weigh it upon. And now you look, Austin just went through a thing where the chick lied and said the baby was his. Is that not something that happens in America? But the women in Africa are feminine, fit, and friendly and servitude. They all women. They all practice hypergamy. They all want to be upgraded. It's no difference. They might not have as much as a nasty attitude as some of the women in the Western world, but they funky as hell too. I met funky ass girls in Thailand. I mean, super funky Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Colombians, Brazilians, Filipinas. It don't even matter, man. It's about what you accept, yes, or don't accept. It's not about what you accept, it's about what you don't accept. You don't have to cry about women that don't cook and don't that. You don't get those women. Those women don't matter to you because you don't want them. They don't qualify for what you're looking for. She wasn't African though. I think she was from America living in Kenya. Nah, you can look at her and tell she's Kenyan. She was not African American. African Americans don't bleach their skin like she did. That's an African thing. I'm giving you a like for that answer. The long game, yeah, that too. Big truck, no one. He's just making up ish like Wilf do. Okay, I'm making up ish like Wilf do. But in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. Old wisdom. Old wisdom. Get them likes up, man. It's 100 in the building. Only 59 likes. It's free to like. It's free to like. So maybe you should, Wilfred does not listen. I try. Wilfred is very stubborn and very bullheaded, and he thinks he knows everything. So I try, but he is definitely like over here. Preach, so one day Brazil is the best country on earth. 2 hours after, 2 hours after Kenya is the best place. That's why I never tell nobody no place is the best. I would just wish guys would say it's the best for me. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't have to be liable. You know what I'm saying? Dudes sell you on a country and then next thing you know they're in another country. Y'all listening to these people like they specialists on a country that they've been in for 5 minutes. It don't matter if you lived there for a year. You still don't know shit about the country. You know this much about the country. I've been doing mostly watermelon, not coconut water. All I know is like being in countries where the basic traditions are solidified and men are respected. Yeah, that's still a shaky thing, you know what I'm saying? For instance, respect goes a long way in Thailand, but if you're around girls who listen to hip hop and then are around foreigners, they don't hold the tradition like a woman who's been around just her people. They on some nigger shit because they be on some listening to nigger shit. And they start behaving like the nigger shit. So they're going to be way less traditional if they're around foreigners all the time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, they still could hold some, but I done seen super funky Thai chicks in Pattaya. Same thing in Dominican Republic, everywhere else. I'm not saying that they all gonna go bad, but they definitely lose tradition. You know what I'm saying? They not like the tradition they supposed to have for the people that are older for them, for men, for speaking back and being snarky and disrespectful. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to save face here in Thailand. You never say nothing that would embarrass somebody in public and all kind of stuff. If you saw my girl Zoe, you was leaving the party. I met you. I saw your girl. I don't remember. I don't remember, Mike. I don't remember. But don't get me wrong. There's some good women here and all that. But I'm just 61 likes, 100 in the chat. Get them up. Get them up. Thank you, Douglas. Yeah. So there's going to be more and more stories of the more passport bros get to know foreign women. There are going to be more and more, stories of things that happen between men and women, period. And them being from another country doesn't make them exempt. There's good and bad women, period. You know what I mean? In some areas they might be good. They might cook and clean, but they might in some other areas. I mean, we know it, man. There's guys that had girlfriends overseas and they cheat too. A lot of them, sir, Thailand, for example. Why do you think men always come back? They come back to Thailand because it's safe, it's affordable, and if they're going to be in Pattaya, there are women everywhere, and Bangkok too. And for the most part, I would say the women are more patient, more kind, more friendly, and less combative. But they got their hoodie hood, funky attitude joints like everywhere. Like it ain't like you gonna automatically get a good joint cause you in Thailand. You could get, some devious joints here too. You know, especially if you're fishing in muddy waters like Pattaya. And then you also got less to choose from because you also only have the ones who actually like black guys or interested or open to dating black guys, so that narrows it down as well, you know. I mean, there's some who don't like white guys too. There's some who like Arab guys. There's some who like Indian guys. There's some who like black guys. But those are all girls who are in either Pattaya or Bangkok or Phuket. Like they're the ones who probably will come in contact with foreigners the most. The city where I'm at right now, there ain't a lot of chicks here who probably been around foreigners like that. We went in the mall, man. People was looking at us like, like it's a difference being black walking around Pattaya or Bangkok and then walking around a not so visited city by foreigners and being black. You know, we was walking in the mall and they was looking, especially with being with Wilfred. You know what I'm saying? He's robust, rotund. They be looking at him like, I don't know what they be saying. Some people be giggling and some people be just shocked that the nigga's so big. Like how did he get so big? Yeah. What time is it now? It's 4 o'clock. All right, we've been on for over an hour. So I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go out tonight. We're gonna go to the walking street here and see, what the nightlife look like. Thailand was great before social media. I'm talking back the internet days. I'm sure it was better, but every place was different because it was less discovered. But, we can't live in the past. It is what it is now. You know what I'm saying? They're in a place that guys probably used to go that they wouldn't say it was better before. Like guys used to go to DR or wherever else guys used to go to have fun. It's what it is. The wolf is a black Godzilla. Tell them, Zoe, it's not because they respect you more. Man, I don't know, man. Women are unpredictable. Sometimes. Sometimes they're unpredictable. Sometimes they are predictable. Sometimes I think men are more predictable than women. That's for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Because things don't have to make sense for women. Usually things have to make sense for men. But all a woman has to do is feel, and she is moved by her emotions. So you got one waiting on you, not the reverse. One waiting on me. There, sir. So you got one waiting on you, not the reverse there, sir. One wait, a chick waiting on me? I don't know. I don't know. Yep. All right, now, just wanted to chop it up a little something, something. Mr. McFly, Mike M. Yeah. I don't really like driving here because I'm still hitting, the switch to try to do the what do you call them, your blinkers on the wrong side. I'm hitting the switch on the wrong side. The windshield wipers are going up, It takes some adjusting. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yeah, I'd rather ride a scooter. Not here, but I mean in general. I'd rather ride a moto, around. My advice is if you're 40 and under, get your shit together and find an attractive black American woman who has her shit together, and you'll be better off. Well, I would just say find a woman who adores you, loves you, and treats you right. You know what I'm saying? Not don't have to be black. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta be. They gotta treat you the way you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they are. I wouldn't say it gotta be black. Because black people on both sides got a lot of trauma that we take out on one another. So sometimes it might be okay to get somebody from a different culture or a different race. You know what I mean? A lot of brothers have found white girls that treat them good, or Asian girls or whatever. So I ain't telling nobody to get a black woman. It would be nice if that's your preference. But I think your sanity, your health, and your future is more important than somebody's skin color. At this day and age, you know what I'm saying? That's more important than the skin color. You know what I'm saying? If you find somebody that treats you good, adores you, honors you, you know what I'm saying, let you lead like the way you supposed to, and got your back and loyalty, man, it don't matter if they green, shit. That's who you want. You want somebody who could be your best friend. This is like it's almost like a natural menthol. It opens up your lungs and it's supposed to give you energy. So the Thai people sniff this all day. There go the little one that was waiting on me. A funky what? You said a funky bitch is a funky bitch. That's true. And you don't want one of those. You do not want one of those. That's for shizzle. I would say the good thing is about places like Thailand and the Philippines and certain places that women are not turned off about men. Like there's not a war between men and women like in other countries, like in America. There's like a war between men and women almost. Hi, baby. What you got in there? That's all yours. Come over here. Let them see you.
No.
Come.
No.
Yes.
No.
Do what I said. See that? You understands me? Afro women, I ain't mad at you either. I mean, you could get it with a black woman. That's your first option, but I would say don't rule out others. You know, if it's too much energy and it's too hard to find one with a sister, then I would say, what do they call about interview others? Be open to the possibilities. I'm saying they got brown skinned women from all kind of races. Remember, we made all of them. You know what I'm saying? We are the original aboriginals of all the continents. You know? So, yeah. You gonna wash the dishes? You gonna wash the dishes? The dishes. Thank you. And I will say, the age thing, when you travel around the world, it's not so taboo. It's not so taboo. As long as you're a good man and you're gonna take care of them, that's more important than the age. Like in some Western societies, they want to say, "Oh, you robbing the cradle. Oh, you doing this and you doing." I mean, if you in the Western countries, like let's say for in the United States, like people will frown upon you if you 50 and you with a somebody 20. Maybe they might frown upon you if you 50 and you with somebody 35. You know what I'm saying? It's just different, you know. So if you got to narrow your, okay, if you 50, you can't date nobody unless they 55 to 40. That narrows your options down too. Let us see her. You saw her already, man. I'm looking forward to seeing the beautiful woman in Rio for myself in December. Yes, you will see them in December, brother, and you will be happy because that's high season. They're going to be all over the beach. You will be happy, brother. Trust me. Trust me, you're going to be really happy. But anyway, I think that's enough for today. You know, I didn't even intend on being on this long. So stay tuned. Check out the vlog later today. A day in the life in Thailand, Internationalzoe. Peace. Y'all still ain't get the likes up. Should have been at least 100 likes.